Hello everyone, I am Anuj Nakade and welcome to Livelaw. We bring you breaking news from the Supreme Court about the Manipur violence. As you know, the story started on 27th of March 2023 when the Manipur High Court directed the state government to consider the request of the Meitei community to be included in the scheduled tribe status. Then, on the 3rd of May, a protest by the All Tribal Student Union of Manipur against the consideration to include the Meitei community in the scheduled tribe status turned violent and clashes broke out. Soon after, two petitions were filed in the Supreme Court, one by the Manipur Tribal Forum seeking an SIT probe into the violence and seeking relief for the victims of the violence, and another petition by the chairman of the Hill Areas Committee or the HAC of the Manipur Legislative Assembly challenging the direction of the Manipur High Court to consider the inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list. On May 8, Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta told the Supreme Court that normalcy was being restored in Manipur. On May 17, while taking note of a status report filed by the state regarding the security arrangements and relief camps, the Supreme Court had asked the law enforcement agencies to act on the apprehensions raised by the Manipur Tribal Forum regarding the attacks. Then, on June 15, the Manipur Tribal Forum filed an interlocutory application saying that they will not rely on the empty assurances of the union government. The IA sought for directions to be passed on the Indian Army to take full control of the law and order and public order situation in specific districts of the state, and an SIT to be established to independently investigate and prosecute those responsible for the assaults on tribal community in Manipur. It also sought for joint reparations or compensation from the Union of India and the state of Manipur to be paid to the next of kin of the tribals killed in the assaults, among other things. The Manipur Tribal Forum had earlier sought urgent listing of this IA, but the vacation bench of the Supreme Court declined to list this matter urgently, and it listed it on the 3rd of July today. If you'd like to know more about the IA or find out details about the previous hearing, we have a link in the description to the previous video. The matter was heard today by the three-judge bench comprising Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice P.S. Narasimha and Justice Manoj Misra. Senior Advocate Dr. Colin Gonsalves appeared for the Manipur Tribal Forum and submitted that the situation in Manipur has worsened. However, the Solicitor General, appearing on behalf of the Union of India and the state of Manipur, begged to differ, saying that the situation is improving slowly in view of the deployment of sufficient numbers of armed forces and setting up of relief camps. He added that curfew has been reduced to 5 hours a day, which indicates an improvement. He also requested the Council for Manipur Tribal Forum to not introduce a communal angle to the matter, saying, and I quote, "My learned friend may not give this a communal angle like Christians or something. Real human beings are being dealt with." Senior Advocate Gonsalves, however, asserted that the situation has escalated despite the assurances given by the state on the last occasion. He brought the attention of the court to the fact that only 20 tribals were killed on the last date of hearing, and the numbers have since gone up to 110 today. He then alleged that several militant group leaders are openly calling for annihilation of Kukis. He also told the court that one leader, in an interview hosted by Karan Thapar, gave open threats against Kukis. Despite open calls of violence, no police action has been taken against them. He also alleged that these militant groups are, quote, state-sponsored. Then, he went on to allege that Kuki tribes are merely defending themselves in the hills, while the dominant Meitei group is perpetrating the violence. He also brought the court's attention to two press statements made by the army that they are not being allowed to do their duty to protect the people. His exact words were, and I quote, "As long as these armed groups are not disbanded and allowed to go and kill, there will be an escalation of violence. Last night, 3 tribals were killed, 1 beheaded. First beheading of tribals. These are the Meiteis. They are the dominant group. I have given a list of all the hundreds of Kukis who have been killed village-wise. The Kukis are not attacking. The Kukis are in the villages defending. The Meiteis are defending. The armed groups are crossing the lines. Once they are crossing the line, the women gather in large numbers and stop the army. The army has released 2 press statements that they are not allowed to do their duty and protect the people." Advocate Gangom Jr. Lawang, appearing on behalf of the International Meiteis organization, said that there should be an investigation into the source of the assault weapons and the militant groups behind the violence. He said, and I quote, "The suspicion is that the militants have come out of the shelters and are fighting. Otherwise, how do you explain the assault weapons? there should be a head count of the militants. Union of India should look into this aspect. Upon considering the submissions of the council appearing before the court has directed the state to file a status report to update the position regarding the rehabilitation camps, recovery of arms and law and order, and also told the Solicitor General of India to take specific instructions to cover the aspects highlighted by the Council for the International Meitei's organization. In the previous status report submitted by the court under directions by a bench led by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, in the third week of May stated 62 companies of CAPF and 126 columns of Army or Assam Rifles have been deployed for assisting in the area for domination, sanitization and maintenance of law and order situation in the state. A total of 318 relief camps have been opened where more than 47,914 persons have been given relief. The district police, CAPF, CDO and VDF are being deployed in various areas. The regular patrols are doing regular patrolling and round-the-clock security is being deployed in general and religious places by way of foot patrolling. Free passage of people from relief or safe locations to airport or native places is taking place and about 3,124 people have been helped through flights. The State Home Department has issued instructions to DGP and all district SPs to register FIRs of all reported cases irrespective of jurisdiction. The court has now listed this matter to be heard again this Friday on the 7th of July, and we intend to bring you updates on this matter as they come. To get our updates, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. If you found the video informative, please leave a like and tell us in the comments how we can shape our content to bring you your legal news in more engaging ways. If you'd like to read our full report, please visit our website at www.livelaw.in, or you can click the link below. Thank you.